I think it was Harry Truman who said, "Not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers." Makes sense. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Today I want to begin a series in which I share some of my favorite books about leadership with you. In fact, today we'll get started with three books that I urge you to consider adding to your list of must reads. And I'd like to hear what you're reading too. Post your suggestions below. The first book is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Been a lot of interest lately in Stoic philosophy, and Marcus Aurelius was one of the leading proponents of Stoicism. He wrote Meditations for himself. It was kind of like a journal. Aurelius adopts his thinking, his own thoughts into what he writes and shares, and most people find it to be profound and very meaningful today. For example, he writes, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more troubled retreat than his own soul." I like this one. He writes, "Nothing is worth doing pointlessly." I took a lot of notes from this book. I found it to be a powerful and important read. The second book I want to share with you is The How of Happiness, a scientific approach of getting the life you want by Sonja Lyubomirisky. Sonja is a research psychologist at the University of California, and she's been looking for different ways that we can all be happier. In her book, she concludes the fountain of happiness can be found in how you behave, what you think, and what goals you set every day of your life. There is no happiness without action. She shares 12 happiness activities: expressing gratitude, cultivating optimism, avoiding overthinking and social comparison, practicing acts of kindness, nurturing social relationships, developing strategies for coping, learning to forgive, increasing flow experiences, savoring life's joys, committing to your goals, practicing religion and spirituality, and finally, taking care of your body through meditation, physical activity, and acting like a happy person. You don't have to be depressed to get a lot out of this book. Instead, I think it will elevate your thinking and your approach to your daily life. Final book I want to share with you today is The Leader Who Had No Title, a modern fable on real success in business and life by Robin Sharma. Leadership expert Robin Sharma believes we all have an inner leader inside of us and shares the basic points in the book. Among them, you don't need a title to be a leader. Turbulent times build great leaders. The deeper your relationships, the stronger your leadership. And to be a great leader, you first need to become a great person. Not only is Sharma's book full of great ideas, I found it to be rather inspirational, and I think you will too. Those are just three books you might want to consider reading in the future. I get a lot of ideas for books that I want to read from my friends, folks like you. So that's why I say, if you have a book that you think I'd enjoy reading, post it below. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll post links to these books in the show notes. GTD is a wonderful and powerful tool. I've been using it for decades. But if you read David Allen's book or see any of his seminars, you'll quickly find out that it was designed for paper-based systems. Allen told me once that it's platform agnostic, but he likes the paper-based approach. Well, that's not practical for everyone. Within 1 year, I started traveling a lot for my job, and it wasn't easy to transport all my files with me. That led me to figure out how to create a digital GTD system. So I've created an hour-long, on-demand course on the subject. Find out more at daveedwardsmedia.com. Click on courses